a show. Tune in to Kids Radio. The songs that you hear will help your music sense to grow. Tune in to Kids Radio and start your hands to clapping or tap your little toe. Tune in to Kids Radio and listen, we're ready to go.
Welcome, sports fans, to the Little League Baseball Championships. I am, of course, Howard Blowsell, your ever-ardent sports commentator for today's game between the Adam Hill Ants and the Clydesdale Killers. It promises to be a thrill-filled match between those little dynamos of the diamond. Also helping with the coverage of today's broadcast will be Miss Carolyn, hostess of the Kids Radio Show. Tell me, young lady, what do you think about today's game?
Well, Howard, I think that
Down on the diamond, I see the teams are warming up. Let's go down to the field and catch some of the action. Miss Carolyn, see if you can get the microphone over by the Adam Hill Ants to see if what's the coach is saying to them while they're doing their warm-up exercises.
All right, Howard, but Coach Single seems to be singing something.
Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Come on, everybody, and clap your hands. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, let's clap our hands. Clap our hands. Clap our hands. Come on, everybody, let's clap our hands. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, and swing your arms. Swing your arms. Swing your arms. Come on, everybody, and swing your arms. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, let's swing our arms. Swing our arms. Swing our arms. Come on, everybody, let's swing our arms. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, and bend your knees. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Come on, everybody, and bend your knees. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, let's bend our knees. Bend our knees. Bend our knees. Come on, everybody, let's bend our knees. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, and stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Stamp your feet. Come on, everybody, and stamp your feet. It's warm-up time.
Come on, everybody, let's stamp our feet. Stamp our feet. Stamp our feet. Come on, everybody, let's stamp our feet. It's warm-up time.
We'll return with more Kids Radio Show after this.
Welcome back to the Little League Baseball Championship game. Hi, I'm Howard Blowsell, and I believe Miss Carolyn is down on the field trying to learn what the holdup is in getting this game started. Miss Carolyn, what seems to be the holdup in getting the old horsehide flying today?
Well, Howard, I'm standing here with Coach Single, and he says he's having a problem with one of his players. What kind of problem, Coach?
I like baseball. I love baseball. And we got a good team this year. They want to play baseball. Oh, just like the fans want to see a good baseball game today. It's a good ball team, a good hitting team. It's a team that likes to play baseball.
But what's the holdup?
Well, one of our players, Billy Bunt, had to run home and get his sneakers. I don't understand the boy's relationship between him and his sneakers, but he won't play unless he has those sneakers on. We're a good team. A good hitting ball team. We like to play ball. Ball's what we like.
And I believe I see Billy Bunt running into the dugout right now. He appears to have some old black and white sneakers with him also. Let's ask Billy why he has to have those certain shoes.
I know that every time I get off the school bus, you're waiting for me. So quickly I run inside and shout hi to Mom, and as fast as can be, I open up the bedroom door, and there you are waiting for me. just might hop or run. You can see all the choices they make. They save me time, stop on a dime, and even climb wherever I want to go. I love them so, but nobody understands my sneakers. Nobody will admit that other shoes made of leather are dress-up shoes that just collapse when we have rainy weather. I know that they're misunderstood, but boy, oh boy, do they feel good. And I know that you would buy them if you would only try them. Nobody understands my sneakers, my sneakers, my sneakers.
Well, it appears that we're finally ready to play. The pitcher for the Adam Hill Ants is rather anxious. The batter for the Clydesdale Killers is just rubbing his hands with some dirt, and the umpire is standing behind the catcher, trying to get his chest protector hooked up.
Well, Howard, the pitcher is taking his wind-up.
But the batter and the umpire aren't even ready yet. Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events. An over-anxious pitcher has powered the ball over the plate prematurely, which even took the catcher off guard, and it appears the ball has been planted somewhere within the umpire. He may be out for the rest of the game.
And the crowd is applauding as the umpire is carried off the field, Howard. Well, he gave his best. And a new umpire is coming into the game. Let's see. His name is Mr. Invento.
Well, let's see. I'm not sure. I don't believe I've ever seen this umpire in action before, Miss Carolyn.
Oh, that's just as well, Howard. You wouldn't have forgotten if you've ever seen him in action.
Well, the umpire's ready, and here's the first pitch of the game besides that earlier pitch into the umpire. And it's a screaming line drive into the outfield. Number 13 of the Clydesdale Killers, Larry Luciano, is rounding first base and heading for second. Here comes the throw in. It's going to be close. Luciano is sliding and slithering in the bag, and there's the tag.
The umpire, Mr. Invento, has ruled the runner safe, Howard.
A very, very close play. But wait a minute. The runner and the second baseman are jostling around with each other. It appears the tempers are flaring like a Roman candle in this match.
The umpire's out there discussing the scuffle with the two players, Howard. I'll try to get a microphone turned in that area so we can pick up what's being said.
Yeah. Now, aren't you too ashamed of that sort of behavior? I want you to shake this off and bump your arms together. Yeah, you heard me. Now bump your heads together also. Now that's better. Yeah, now keep on doing the bumpity bump until you are friends with each other and you are not mad. Now come on now. Never mind all these people that are watching. Let's see some bumpity bump. Come on. Get it together.
Whoa, we like a bumpity bump, 'cause it feels so good. Yeah, we like a bumpity bump, 'cause it feels so good. Bump with a part of your body that's high. Bump with a part of your body that's low. Bump with the part on the back of your body. We like a bumpity bump, 'cause it feels so good. Bump with the part of your body that's big. Bump with the part of your body that's small. Bump with the part on the side of your body. We like a bumpity bump, 'cause it feels so good. Bump with a part of your body that's hard. Bump with a part of your body that's soft. Bump with any part that you want to bump. We like a bumpity bump, 'cause it feels so good.
Well, sports fans, things have settled down quite a bit in this game since that bumpity-bump incident. We're in the 5th inning and the score is tied at 29-29. There's been a bevy of bases on balls since both pitchers on each team seem to be having trouble throwing strikes consistently. In this inning alone, the pitcher named Theodore for the Adam Hill Ants has walked 7 men and the bases are loaded. And here's the next pitch with the count of 3-2.
It's a ball, Howard, and that will bring another man into home from third, making the Clydesdale Killers be in the lead.
What's this? It appears the Clydesdale Killers are dancing around the bases. What's happening down there, Miss Carolyn?
Oh, the Clydesdale Killers are doing what they call the boogie walk around the bases, Howard.
What a nefarious tactic to rattle and rouse the pitcher of the opposing team. The Killers are slowly gyrating a heckling dance around the diamond as they mount up a winning score from the walks.
Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. Let's go! Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. Step out to the left and then you step out to the right and then you jump, jump, jump. That's the boogie.
There's a pop up to the infield. The second baseman is under it. But here comes the first baseman, and the shortstop and third baseman are in for the catch also. And the pitcher goes after it. Even the catcher is heading towards it.
Hold on, infield fly, infield fly.
Well, the umpire is seeming to be yelling something about an infield fly, whatever that is.
I think he means the infield fly rule, Howard, which means the batter is out, I think.
It seems that the entire has collided with each other, trying to make a catch of the infamous infield fly, and they look to be like they're out cold. The runners are rounding the bases.
Oh, the parents and the bleachers from both teams are pouring onto the field to discuss the infield fly rule with the umpire, Howard. There seems to be a difference of opinion on this rule.
Well, now the crowd, maybe I should say a mob, has surrounded Mr. Invento, and they're demanding a yes or no answer to this tricky turn of events. Mr. Invento is scratching his head. The crowd is still wanting a yes or a no.
You gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. You gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. Sing that with me. You gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. Well, you gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. Now, I'll give you some situations here, and I'd like to know what you'd think you'd say. If someone offers you something and you don't know what it is, should you say yes or should you say no? Well, what do you think you'd say? What do you think you'd say? Okay, I'm going to give you another one. If a good friend says, "Hey, pal, I'll buy you a chocolate sundae," should you say yes or should you say no? Well, what do you think you'd say? Let's sing the chorus. Well, you gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. Oh yeah, you gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. We'll do a few more. Well, if someone makes you mad and he says, "You wanna fight?" should we say yes or should you say no? Well, what do you think you'd say? And the last one. If we spill something in our home and your parents say, "Did you do that?" should you say yes or should you say no? What do you think you'd say? Everybody, you gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no. Yeah, well, you gotta know when to say yes, and you gotta know when to say no.
We'll return with more Kids Radio Show after this.
Who's the biggest hero, player of the year? Oh, everybody cheer for Melvin. When the game commences, he knocks them over the fences. Rah, 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 Melvin. Left field, right field, any field at all, he can hit them over the wall, yes he can. Who's the coach's dream to beat the other team? It's Melvin, our man. Everybody cheer for Melvin. Rah, 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 Melvin. Left field, right field, any field at all, he can hit them over the wall, yes he can. Who's the coach's dream to beat the other team? It's Melvin, our man.
And Melvin picks up his bat, holds it up, and swings. Strike one. Melvin ready again. Bat way back. He swings. Strike two. And the fans are chanting, "Hit that ball, any field at all. Hit, 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 into the crowd." And this is it. The pitch. He swings. Strike three. Melvin, you're out. Melvin, you're out.
Well, folks, that strikeout by Melvin on the Clydesdale Killers was the final out, leaving three men standing on loaded bases. The score is 32-29 with the Adam Hill Ants coming up for our last turn at bat in the bottom of the final inning.
And here's the first pitch, Howard.
Ooh, the ball has beamed the batter off his helmet. He's taking the base now and shaking it off. What a little trooper.
Except he ran to third base, Howard. The coach is instructing him to head for the other base now. Seems he was just a little shaken up.
Yes, and I hope he was telling him to keep his head out of the strike zone in the future. Well, here's the next batter up, and there's the pitch. It's a curveball.
The Clydesdale pitcher has hit him also, Howard.
But this was a slow curve into the batter's backside. He's limping down to first base as the first baseman moves over to second.
The Adam Hill Ants are going crazy with hope in the dugout, Howard.
They're climbing all over the dugout fence like monkeys in a cage as the coaches and parents are pulling them down. And here's the next batter. He's a little one, so the strike zone may be hard to find for this pitcher. And here's the pitch. It's a screwball. And it appears to have hit another batter.
That's right, Howard. The ball clipped his foot as he was leaping into the air there to escape it.
So the Adam Hill Ants now have the loaded bases with the winning run coming to the plate.
That batter is Theodore, Howard. His average for the year is 1 for 78. He tends to hit a lot of grounders to the first baseman.
Which could be very serious at this point in the game. Here comes the pitch, a fastball. It's foul tip back into the parking lot. Ooh, and through the side window of a parked car. Wait a minute, the umpire's yelling something and jumping up and down.
Oh, that is mine Volkswagen, you little twerp. Hits the ball into the field, not into the work of art like a Volkswagen. You better do better than that on the next pitch.
The car with the smashed side window seems to belong to the umpire, Mr. Invento. But the ball is back in play now, Howard.
Yes, and there's the windup and the pitch. It's a changeup. And there goes another foul tip back into the parking lot, and oh no, through the windshield of the same Volkswagen. What a coincidence.
What du lieber? The pressure is on you now, kid. You better hope you hit this next pitch, kiddo. I have a feeling it will be a strike, no matter where it is thrown.
Oh, I think Invento's gonna really get you, Theodore. I hope he watches out.
Well, Mr. Invento is demonstrating good sportsmanship down on the diamond as he bravely requests that everyone play ball and get on with the game. The question now is, can Theodore do it?
He has to think he can do it before he can do it, Howard.
A little field of philosophy from Miss Carolyn. Here's the pitch.
Jose, do you think we can? I think we can. All right. If you think you can, or if you think you can, you're absolutely right. Thinking you can do it is more than half the fight. Believing in yourself means more than all the rest. So think you can, believe you can, and do your very best. Well, if Christopher Columbus had doubted his ability, well, he never would have asked the Queen and sailed across the sea. And if Orville or his brother had doubted they could fly, well, men would still be on the ground watching birds go by. Yeah. And if Pedersen had doubted he could make light from a spark, from dusk till dawn, you and I would still be in the dark. If inside you doubt yourself, you will find you can't. But if inside you trust yourself, you will find you can. I hope we've made you quite aware that cannot succeed. And when you say you can't, you're right. Your words become your deeds. So start today, right away, saying that you can, and you'll soon find it's not a crime to be your biggest fan. If you think you can, or if you think you can't, you're absolutely right. Thinking you can do it is more than half the fight. Believing in yourself means more than all the rest. So think you can, just believe you can, and do your very best. If you think you can, if you think you can't, you're absolutely right. Thinking you can do it is more than half the fight. Believing in yourself means more than all the rest. So think you can, just believe you can, and do your very best. So think you can, just believe you can, and do your very best.
Theodore tags the pitch. It's going. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. It's going. It could be. It should be. It is. It's gone. A home run. A grand slam homer. The Adam Ants win it. The ball is sailing over the left field fence
And through the plate glass window of someone's home, Howard.
Oh my gosh, and the umpire's jumping up and down with jubilation right along with the parents and the fans of the Adam Hill Ants. What a sport.
I believe he's yelling something about his house.
Right home. Who's going to pay for that picture bingo on mine house, eh? I am only getting $5 to umpires this game. I am no millionaire. I'm no renting tacker. What is this? What is this? Who's going to pay?
We'll return for the conclusion of Kids Radio Show in a moment.
In all my years as a commentator, I have never seen such an exciting end to a game.
Oh, do you mean the Grand Slam home run, or when Mr. Invento chased Theodore around the bases with the bat?
I mean both, young lady. I mean both. This has added a new dimension to baseball. The game will never be the same, and I'll never forget
And
it.
neither will Mr. Invento. Till next week. Bye.